without incorporating these values in the young people, then they will be easily be misused. Because the events of 2007-8 indicate to us that many of these young people were used because they did not understand. And I think through the teaching and integrating, infusing these things in the curriculum, we believe that we will be promoting these values. Another method is through advocacy, like what we have done today, conducting these forums and ensuring that people speak their mind, people are aware, and by passing peace messages from county to county, we are really saying in this country we are together. We may be of different ethnic backgrounds, but that should not be a source of weakness. It should be a source of what? Strength. Number two, we have a role to play in terms of building a cohesive society as is demanded by the new constitution, and ensuring that we promote national unity. That's why you see we have also been expanding as the national schools bracket. Before there were only 18, taking about 4,000 students, and the demand was not enough. That is why we added another 30, and we were able to take over 10,000 students. And this year we're going to add another 30, and again we give them requisite financial support. The next year we'll add another 30, and then eventually the balance, so that the whole country we are passing a message that through diversity we can be able to understand each other. So that is one bit of it. Then the whole issue of the reforms I was mentioning to you is that in the education sector, the fact that we had a new constitution meant that there are certain issues that have to be changed. We had a policy framework of 2005 which went through Parliament, which was focusing on access, equity and quality. However, we had not incorporated these issues of Vision 2030 because that came 2008. Education is an enabler. There are certain skills we feel that we must inculcate in the young people in the system if education is going to be the driver of the Vision 2030. Many of us have been to Korea, Malaysia, Singapore. They don't have minerals, but they put their investment in the human capital. So this is what we are asking: how are we going to invest more in the human capital in issues like ICT? So the education is going to be the source of the key driver. And this is what the key issues of these reforms have been. And as you know, counties have been created, and we have a circular that indicates by August structures must be in place. But we did take some time. We were to announce who would be the county directors to handle. These are county directors of education to handle all education matters in the province. And as many of you know, TSC has been given and has been having this mandate of promoting teachers, recruiting teachers, disciplining teachers. These are the functions they've been doing. But these functions, they have been giving them to the DOs on a delegated matter. They give them a letter, say, you will do this on our behalf. Are you seeing? So since they got the operational independence and they feel that they may have the resources to do so, they have appointed county directors to handle TSC matters. These are matters to do with staffing, recruitment, discipline. These are the things the DOs have been doing for them. But the management of education is the responsibility in terms of policy, in terms of implementation, curricula, and so on. Even NEC gives the DOs a letter to be their agent. You see? So these are the roles we'll clarify. Now, as a TSC agent, you'll be handling these staffing matters. But as a director of education in the county, the key representative of the ministry, you'll be looking at all matters that relate to the management of education, the curriculum, the infrastructure, the funding, the procurement issues. So these are functions that we shall clarify. I believe they will still continue to manage examinations on behalf of NEC, and these are the bills that we are working on. I had only cautioned you people because there was a time when you forgot and you were going into structure, and it looked like you were going into politics. But for us, it's not politics. What are we going to teach in the new dispensation? That is what we are concerned with.